listen to me. You better stay here or I make you stay.
Dad, please, you need to let me save her.
No.
She's bleeding. She's bleeding. She's bleeding. Look at blood on her. Please.
No,
I can
no.
save her.
Listen to me. You are not going anywhere. It's not your business. And you didn't put her in that condition. You didn't set the trap.
Dad,
No.
I didn't set the trap. I didn't put her there, but I can save her from it.
No.
Please.
No.
Dad, we are running.
You are not going.
We are running out of time. Please,
You are
I
not
can
going.
save her.
Please. You are not going. You are not going.
Must she die when I can save her? It is now or never, Dad. It is now or never.
No, you can't go. You can't go. You can't go. You are not dying. You can't go.
Hello, Ghost Lover. Welcome back again to another episode of Corper'S Lodge. I'm saying it and I will keep saying it. You can't watch Mount Zion movie and your life will remain the same. No, 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 no. If you are here for the first time, click on subscribe button so that you be the first person to be seeing our videos whenever we upload a new video. Now let's talk about the lessons that you have learned from this same episode. I believe you have clicked on subscribe button. Now let's talk about Daniel. You know, this thing happens to a lot of us when we doesn't have our own freedom. Just from example now, maybe when some of us want to get to the university and you have passion for one kind of course and your parents are telling you that this is what I want you to do. This is what I want you to go and read. And for you, you know what you want to read. You know what you have passion for, and you've already calculated everything. But you are not the one that will sponsor yourself to this school. And according to the Bible, obey your father and your mother, and you don't want to you don't want to disobey them. But maybe by then, a lot of us doesn't have maybe that courage to just tell God, God, this is what I need. Do this, do that. Many of us might have experienced this kind of stuff, but different way. You understand? But when you now finish with the course and all of that, but you still not you still don't like the course that you went for. You still don't like what you go and read. You still don't have the passion for the course. So this is how it is. I know many of us might have experienced this kind of stuff in one way or the other. It might be different from Daniel's own, but at least just put yourself in Daniel's shoe. You know, Daniel is kind of one big man's son. Like, you can't just go anywhere without security. You can't just go anywhere without being pampering with all this kind of stuff. But he still have that patience to wait and pray to God that God help me. This is it. When he's even losing his own relationship, when the girl was like, you have to come out straight. And then a lot of us are facing this kind of stuff in our relationships. When you are saying, okay, this is what I want to do, and the lady is saying, and this is what I want to go for. I have my own life to live also, this and that. And two people cannot work together except they agreed. So even the relationship couldn't even get him back. You understand? But a lot of us now will be thinking, because a lot of us might have one assignment or the other, but just because if I do this thing, this girl will leave me. Oh, if I do this one, so this thing will happen to me. I know in this kind of stage, it takes the grace of God to apply wisdom. Take the grace of God to apply wisdom. And I want us to learn. Understand? I want us to learn from this episode. Patient and believe that God can answer all prayers. Because when we are talking about this topic, a lot of people will say, you don't know my parent to if you know my parent, you won't be saying this. If they once they talk about something like this, it's final. They are not going to listen. If God is involved, if God is involved, all things are possible. If God is involved, all things are possible. So we can always take everything to God. Now, in this movie, with my own understanding, I think we are learning two aspects of lessons. Understand how we can follow God's wills without disobeying our parents. You understand how we can follow God's purpose for our life without being rude to our parents or whatever. So, and number two of it is what we actually experience during serving. I don't know, maybe you know, season films. As we are watching the film, more lesson will keep coming. With these two episodes that we just finished watching now, those are the lessons I think we are picking out. Now, number two of my review is this Copper. You know, he is a major character though. Now, if you are not going to lie, this thing that is happening to Copper used to happen to a lot of Christians these days, most especially Christian brothers. It happens also to our Christian sisters though. Just from example now, there are some kind of guy that maybe he is a child of God, he loves God's purpose, he loves everything about God, but when it comes to marital stage, like you want to choose a partner or one kind. So with you have already prayed to God, you have already did the necessary things and all of that. But okay, you find a lady, you have prayed about the ladies and all of that. Maybe a lot of people, they like just big, like the way the guy sang this song, big things Nemo, like a lot of people like just big things. But after that big things, they will still go outside and say, this girl, she doesn't have this, she doesn't have that. You just you're even at the point of confused, you don't know what to choose. So because of this stage of confused, that's what make people sometimes go ahead and start doing double dates. You know, this addicting to Copper Femi now was addicted to this thing now, and he doesn't know how to just pull himself out. This thing doesn't start in a day. Gradually, and just because you see this one, you see that, you just want to double date, you want to check. The thing also happened to our sisters too. you know you have a lot of guys in your mind, and you were telling like 4 or 5 guys that I would think about it. You want to select. This is what is happening to Copper Femi now. Just that you want to have many girls, and also just want to pick one of them later. But in his mind, he already knew the one that he want to settle down with. But now, just because of this thing now, bam, Copper Femi now go viral unnoticed. So now, what have you learned so far from this episode? Let's be serious. What have you learned so far? Too, I've already said it that we are learning two type of lessons here. How to follow God's wills without being offending our parents and all of that. And number two of it is what we actually experienced during our service time, and during the time for us to choose a partner, like when we get to a marital stage, just looking for a partner to stay with and all of that, at the stage of confusion. So I think we are learning some things here. Now, what have you learned so far from this movie? What have you learned so far? Let's go to the comment section and type what you have learned so far in this movie, and type your expectation. What do you think is going to happen next? Understand? And about Copper Daniel. So I think everything is already settled there. But what do you think is going to face over there? There is no calling without challenges. Yeah, let me put it that way. There's no calling without challenges. What do you think Copadana is going to face during this 1 year? Just go. I don't need you in this house, because his father has already received a warning. You understand? Making him stay in the house again will be a strike. And go to the comment section, type your experience. What do you think is going to happen next? And don't forget, click on subscribe button so that you be the first person to be seeing our videos whenever we upload a new video. Bye for now.